Hello. Good evening. How y'all doing? Welcome to this year's rendition of the Last Waltz, an East Nashville tradition. You know how it is. My name's John Latham.
I'm Alan Thompson.
And first of all, let's hear real quick. Who here has never been to the waltz before? Is this your first waltz for anybody? All right. Thank you for taking a chance. Who here's been here before? So you're going to show them how we do it, right? So we just want to get a couple things out of the way before we get started. We got a great show for you tonight. First of all, got some sponsors we'd like to thank.
Cambio Tequila, thank you guys for making a very generous donation, and also Cantrip Seltzers. And there's specials with Cantrip Seltzers and Cambio Tequila back there, so check them out.
So we want to thank some people who make this possible every year. You know, I've been part of this now for a good little bit. Alan has me beat because honestly, Alan started this with Don Gallardo and a couple friends back when it was at the 5 spot. What, about 15 years ago? 15 years ago. So this has been something we've been doing in East Nashville for a long time.
Let's go,
with
Nashville!
A whole wide range of characters. So first of all, we want to thank, obviously, because you're standing in it, we want to thank Grimy, we want to thank Dave Brown, we want to thank Phil, the entire staff and crew here at the Basement East who worked their asses off here in East Nashville and made this one of the coolest rooms in town. So let's give it up for the Basement East first and foremost. And since you cheered that loudly, and I think you could cheer louder for the Basement East, quite honestly. Which also means you're going to tip the fuck out of the bartenders who are working hard for you tonight, am I right? We also want to thank the house bands we got lined up for you tonight. We got Them Vibes coming up. We got Potato Gun Canyon going to play a little bit for you. And then we got Robert Kearns of the Funky Broadways taking it home a little bit later tonight, all right? So it's a long night of music. So I have to say, when we're talking about the music side of things, we'd be remiss not to thank a couple of guys, and I'm talking about Garth Hudson, Richard Manuel, Rick Danko, Robbie Robertson, and Levon Helm for showing us the way. And on another note, for anyone traveling not from East Nashville that's here tonight, we got some out-of-towners. But for those in East Nashville, and some of y'all know, it's been a very bittersweet week for us. And
nice t-shirt.
Thank you. If you know, you know. But honestly, this entire night, every time we do it, what our hope is that you can see the type of community that's been fostered here in the East Nashville music scene. It's kind of like our end of the year party. We're checking in on people who've been out on the road. We're checking in with our friends and our neighbors that we love making music with, and we do these songs. This type of community that allows us to make the art that we make as songwriters and musicians here in East Nashville was built on a foundation that was set up by folks like Elizabeth Cook, Peter Cooper, Eric Brace, Chuck Mead, you know, the Slow Bar, and that whole crew, and obviously Todd Snyder. And so this past week, losing Todd, it felt like one of the pillars of our foundation was kind of taken from us. So with humble hearts, we want to dedicate tonight's show to Todd. And thanks for everything that he's given us, the songs, the memories, the beauty. And I know he's not one that would have probably gone for a moment of silence. So if you don't mind raising your glasses and just a moment of chaos for Todd Snyder. Somewhere in the set list, we're probably going to play a fucking train song. So are y'all ready? Are you ready? We We got them vibes coming up in just a minute. Welcome to the Last Waltz. Y'all have a great night, all right? We'll see you in a bit.
One, two, three, four. Hello, 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 hello. Tradition, tradition, tradition. That's what this is about, tradition. How's everybody feeling? Welcome one, welcome all. We are Them Vibes. We are thrilled to be here presenting the Last Waltz. Thank you so much. Thank you for being this beautiful community. Let's get the music going, shall we? Oh, we're tuning up. This is great. All right. When I get out of this old mountain, you know where I wanna go. I'll stay down on Mississippi River to the Gulf of Mexico. everybody feeling? It is the Last Waltz. This is the beautiful night that we all look forward to. Thank you for being a part of this. Community is everything. This is for the Ben Eyestone Fund, ladies and gentlemen. Music Health Alliance, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for a beautiful cause. We are together, and we're going to keep coming on with some beautiful guests. Let's keep it rolling. Please welcome to the stage, oh my goodness, King Corduroy, ladies and gentlemen, and Melanie Rothrock, ladies and gentlemen. Come on! on the lead guitar on that song. All right, we're going to keep things moving because we got a beautiful night ahead, a long night. Matt Slahecta, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, my man. My man. He's going to set up his guitar. So, is this anybody's first Last Waltz? Wow. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This is all about Mishbucha. Can you all say Mishbucha? Look at that, a little Yiddish, never hurt anybody. This is beautiful. Well, we are Them Vibes. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is the time of year where we come together for this particular show, and it's an honor. Alan Thompson, John Latham, thank you so much. You know, the call comes in, you guys want to play? We like, of course we want to play. And it is just a thrill. Matthew Slahekta here has a night called the Greasy Chicken Review, the second Tuesday of every month at the East Side Bowl. And this cat can play. He's a curator of the most amazing music always. Just talk to him for a second and you're like, wow, you're a curator. Like, I didn't know you could be that when you grow up. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Slahekta.
Thank you, Brother Love. We're having a good time. How about this band tonight? so much.
Matthew Slahekta, ladies and gentlemen. Greasy Chicken Review. The next one is December 9th at the East Side Bowl. This cat's gonna be a daddy, ladies and gentlemen. I have proof of this. Do you know how I have proof of this? I. Do you know how we have proof of this? There's no I here. There's we here. All we and us. Ladies and gentlemen, baby mama, Sarah Eileen, where are you at? Sarah Eileen is one of the most fantastic singers, songwriters. She just has a series at Analog where she's singing jazz standards. And Bobby Holland will be joining us, producer extraordinaire, dearest friend. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bobby Holland and Sarah Eileen. Cool. So how are you feeling, Mama?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, when do you do?
You know, like in a minute. December 13th, so really any minute, right?
December 13th, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you get the acoustic, please?
Yes.
That's Sagittarius, baby.
Sagittarius, baby. That's fantastic. Well, we wish you all the best. We hope it's a greasy chicken birth, as it were, in your family. And the acoustic is ready to rock. Let's do it.
Dry your eyes, take your song out. Well, it's a newborn afternoon. And if you can't recall the same, and you still recall the tune, dry your eyes, play it slowly, like you're marching off to war. Sing it loud the way you want it, like you sung it once before. And from the center of the circle to the midst of the waiting crowd, and if it ever be forgotten, sing it along, sing it loud, come dry your eyes. And it's taught us more about giving than we ever knew before. But we came to learn the moment, and we let it go. It was more about being holy. It was less than being free. And if you can't recall the reason, can you hear the people sing? Back to the lightning and the thunder, to the dark side of the moon, to the distant fallen angel that descended much too soon. Come dry your eyes, dry your eyes, let your song out. It's a newborn afternoon. And if you can't recall the singer, can you still recall the tune? Come dry your eyes, dry your eyes, come dry
Mama, Sarah Eileen, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Holland, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all wish Sarah an easy and loving birth, right? Come on. A greasy chicken birth. Wow, how fantastic. All right, well, let's keep this party moving here. We have a special guest coming out. Everybody's a special guest, but here's somebody that I don't know if any of us have met before. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Daniel Cervantes from the band Chest Fever. I mean, this is like a real cat here, man. A real cat. And Char Kinsolving. Oh, excuse me. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Chark's in the building. Give it up for Chark. Yeah.
Let's give it up for the band, eh?
Daniel Cervantes, ladies and gentlemen, from band Chest Fever. And Char Kinsolving, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. All right, let's welcome up this cool cat, Stevie Redstone, from the band Lonesome Joy. Give it up for Stevie Redstone, y'all.
How about this band, y'all?
Guaranteed. How are we feeling so far? Wow, we're just mowing them down with love, you know, each song. Oh, this is great. Well, the next guest, oh, these cats are crazy, man. Crazy. AJ Easton, ladies and gentlemen. You remember a band called JJ and the Gigawatts? AJ, come on, where you at, man? Come on. King Corduroy's coming back up. Come on, King Corduroy. And Bobby Holland's coming back up. That's right, it's a party.
Y'all having a good time? Say, all right, then. All right, then.
How about this band over here, folks? Don't they sound great? A pleasure to be performing with them five.
Y'all give it up for Brother Love, too. Brother Love. Love the song.
welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Bobby Holland. This is what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. Family and friends being together and having a wonderful time. So, this next guest is somebody that we just met. And she came to this space because she's such a big fan of this music. And she's just a lovely, fantastic human being. You know, when you meet somebody, you go, wow, it's so good to know you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Xanthi Alexis, please. First. Yes, there she is. ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was just beautiful. We had our Joni Mitchell. How cool is that? Man, that feels so good. The vocals on this mic, they're saying it needs to come out. Look at the peanut gallery over here. Hey, Clint Main to the stage. He's right here. Give it up. And Patrick Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Say something into that mic.
Something under that mic.
Can you hear him?
Yo, can you hear me?
Hi. Well, while we're getting this set up here, ladies and gentlemen, Corey Winbard on the keyboard over here. Johnson J on the lead guitar over here. All right, we ready to rock, guys? Let's keep going. Jeff Howell on the organ over here. Danilo Lopez on the percussion and vocals. Eggy Gorman on the drums, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Spanky McClure on the bass. We got them horns, Paul Thacker, ladies and gentlemen, Diego Vasquez, and Ben Klassen. These cats do this every year with us. We are all family. Let's do it, guys. Come on.
Born in the field, listen to the wind, wind goes across the water. King Harvest, sure they come. I work for the union, 'cause she's so good to me. And I'm down to the mountain, that's where she said I should be. I will listen every word from me say, for he's the one here in my place. Looks like it's time to stay. I'm doing now. The smell of the leaves of the magnolia trees in the meadow. King Harvest is surely coming. Dry summer that comes forth, which I depend on most of all. Rainmaker, won't you feel the call? Please let these crowd through. So long enough I've been up on Skid Row. And plain to see I got nothing to show.
we'd like to welcome to the stage Philip Creamer and Jess Nolan. These two people are some of the most talented people. I am blown away by both of their voices, both of their talents, both of their writing. Jess Nolan, you have a record that just came out and it is spectacular and fabulous. This is like Mother Earth connecting us all for the greatest good, which is love. Thank you for everything that you do in our community, Jess Nolan. And Philip Creamer, this cat is one of the greatest singers you're ever going to hear in your life, like hands down.
Before we get started, I just want to say it's one of the great honors of my life being on the stage with these people today. And now they know it, Robbie.
Got his acoustic on, guys?
All right.
Philip Creamer and Jess Nolan. Check out Jess's new album, Right at Home. It will make you feel at home. Speaking of feeling at home, this next cat's been playing percussion and singing all night long. He's one of the baddest men just to walk, to talk, to sing. Danilo Lopez, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
I can feel you there.
Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this party rolling. We've got Keisha Bailey and Alan Thompson. That's right. Char Kinsong's coming back as well. Oh, these are dearest friends. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up warmly and lovingly. Alan Thompson and Keisha Bailey. And Chuck, kids loving, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck's back, and he's out to play some guitar. All is well. Now that you're all here. Yeah, man. It's been swell. And it's been swell so far, hasn't it? Yeah. Oh my goodness. We got a lot more music ahead, folks. A lot more beautiful music.
Every night and day, I live my life of a lonely heart. I remember meeting you, discovering life could be so true. It changed my life instead of one. Make me say you love me. Say you love me. Know that I'm grateful that you always do. I'm grateful that you love me too. I have built my world around. I have built my world around you, and I'm truly glad I found you. Loving you has made my life sweeter than ever. It's just you and me. Loving you has made my life sweeter than ever.
Each day I say we'll never part, because the love inside my heart grows stronger from day to day. Best I can, I'll always try to reassure and satisfy you. I'd be lost if you went away, 'cause I really love you. You know I'm thankful that you love me too.
Grateful that you love me.
See, I built my world around you. You know I'm truly glad I found you. Loving you has made my life sweeter than ever.
It's just you and me.
Loving you has made my life sweeter than ever. Loving you has made my life sweeter than ever. Loving you has made my life sweeter Thank y'all so much.
Keisha Bailey, Alan Thompson. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this comes to the last song of our portion of the evening. I would just like to honor Alex Rahal, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. and I have been partners for a long time in the band Them Vibes, and his friends and his brothers. And he has curated this set with this band. He's done a lot of hard work. I love this band, and I just want to do a quick shout. Kim Page, real quick. Kim Page and Alex Hall are getting engaged. No, they are engaged. Aha! I tricked you. Kim Page, where are you? Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother, Alex, I love you so, so very much. This is from the band. They're getting married, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving, we got a lot more music. Alex, take us home tonight.
Well, on that note,
Stick together. Community is everything. Love, serve, and remember. We are Them Vibes. Thank you so much. Thank you.